Try to bluff on the lick, got his ass whack. Heard a nigga stamp, bro, we gon' get back. 392 F-Fins in the scat. Too greedy, he slimy, really that. All black ski masks, everybody slack.
Today, man, we back another vid. I mean, I was about to say we on Vlogmas like day 30 something. I ain't gonna lie, we completed Vlogmas already. I did a whole 30 days of Vlogmas for me, so if you ain't watched my videos on Vlogmas with me, go binge watch my shits. Cause I know them shits is popping up in y'all recommended list or recently uploaded, whatever for me. Go watch them shits. And if you clicked on me from the recommended list, hit that sub button to become a young certi. For me, a certified member of the channel. Cause y'all know I fuck on my slimes and shit for me. I be in the comment section replying to everybody's comments and shit. Cause y'all really my slimes for me. I love y'all niggas. Like, y'all niggas is getting me basically to where I want to get in life for me. Like, and y'all niggas is supporting me, all that shit. Like, appreciate y'all niggas. So for me, make sure you go watch my Vlogmas vids. For me, I uploaded too many videos on Vlogmas, so make sure y'all watching them shits, cause these shits is for y'all niggas. But today we about to get into this topic for me. It's a good topic, I feel like, only cause y'all niggas just wanted to hear my opinion on this shit, and I'm happy as hell, cause I was like, these niggas care about me. They want to hear my opinion on the drill shit. So we about to watch this PGF nut vid. And somebody said in the video, he basically was talking about the NYDRILL situation and how some of it be capped. This is a good topic we could talk about for me. And I'm gonna let y'all know like what I think on it for me. Like probably like either at the end of the video or like some point in the vid. For me, I ain't gonna talk about it yet because we just gonna get straight to this vid. So if y'all ready, man, we about to watch this interview.
How that shit is, like,
Seems like you gonna hear motherfuckers getting sniped. Top of the bills.
laws changing, a lot of shit like that. Like, that's why I moved to New York. On mine, you get caught with a BB gun, your ass in the year. They don't play out there. I don't know why they be in New York. Like, and nothing like that New York shit.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. New York and New Jersey got the most strictest gun laws. Like, peep this. I heard it's no self-defense laws in New Jersey. I don't know if it's in New York or not, but for me, I heard in New Jersey, it's no self-defense laws. So basically, you telling me, if a nigga was to come in my house while I'm filming right now and I'm strapped, I can't kill that nigga without going to jail. Or if I'm outside in public and I got all my jewelry on, or I just hopped out the Lamborghini, I just hopped out the lamb chop, and a nigga pull up on me and he trying to rob me and take my shit, I can't kill that nigga without going to jail. I don't know what type of gun law that is. I don't know who made the gun laws in New Jersey. But I feel like that's dumb as hell, because then it's like, what's the point in getting your gun license in New Jersey if you can't do nothing with it? Like, I got my gun license, I got a pole. I don't got my gun license, I'm just saying like in general, like y'all niggas and shit. Say you got your gun license and you got your pole for me, like, you can't do nothing with that shit but take that shit to the range, like, or shoot that shit in the woods somewhere. Like, that don't even make no sense. It's like, what's the point of having a gun if you can't protect yourself? For me, like, they need to be more lenient with them laws, like, face the laws or some shit. Like, they fixing weed, like, that's a good thing. They fix the laws with weed and everything. Guns need to be next. Like, guns need to be next for sure.
I fuck with New York drill, but that shit be capped though. Like, I ain't gonna lie, for like, shout out to them niggas. Shout out to them niggas who in New York who I fuck with, who really like living that drill life. For like a lot of y'all they be too young, bro. You too young in your city, being not accessible to guns, for no, they way younger than you, bro. Way younger than you, bro. They way younger than you.
Shit, shorty in my hand and shit, way younger.
Yeah, but that's the difference. We out here with real switches, like, and we out here really like, you can't do that in New York.
As young as how old, bro? Because you know I'm 31, so when you telling him he too young, it got me over here thinking like, damn.
I'm 18.
Sorry, they like,
you 18?
I'm 18, I just turned 18.
Like Diddy Osama them, little bro, like, he signed a label, I'm signed to.
He name dropping too. Nah, that's crazy for me, because you know this shit gonna go on the blogs everywhere, and they gonna be like, PGF Nuts said this about Diddy Osama and New York J. You know that shit gonna go everywhere. I ain't gonna lie.
But he like 14, bro. He like 14. And all they do is talk about sliding on ops and shit like that. Feel me? Like,
I ain't gonna lie. You can't really say he capping though for me, because I don't know about y'all niggas or y'all niggas watching. I know niggas 13, 12 years old gangbanging. But like, I know niggas young as hell gangbanging. So it's like, that shit don't got no age. But cap rap is different, and I feel like cap rap is different because like you could listen to somebody that's rapping. You can't really just say nigga rapping. He gotta be capping in his raps, because that's like judging a book off his cover for me. Like, if I'm looking at this nigga, he got on glasses, and For me, he just look goofy. That little nigga probably robbing. That nigga probably out here getting shicey, all types of shit. Like, you don't never know what the next man doing. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's like, when you listening to them niggas, you could really tell who cap rapping and who not. For me, I ain't gonna say names and shit for me, because I ain't about to get up here and for me do all this bullshit. And then I get posted on the blogs and shit. But for me, I ain't gonna do that. But for me, I could really tell who like that and who not. And it's sometimes you could prove it too, cause like it shows too, like them RPT niggas and who the other niggas them RPT niggas and the drilling niggas, how them niggas got indicted. It shows and it's proven that them niggas is out there doing shit. For me, allegedly, I ain't about to, for me, everybody be innocent till proven guilty. For me, free them niggas. But allegedly, for me, they got booked for like murder and like all this other shit. It's proven that them niggas like that because it's right there in front of y'all face. Like, these niggas out here doing this and that. They doing this, they killing this, they killing that nigga. That's proven. But I feel like a nigga you don't got history on, like a nigga that you just listening to, for me, like, regardless, you can't really tell if he cap rapping or not. You can't really judge a nigga based off his music. But I get where he coming from though, because a lot, you could get up in a booth and say anything nowadays. I ain't gonna lie, like anybody could go to the studio. But for me, it's niggas out there that's not rapping like that to move smart, to be smart for me, because they know what come with that shit. Like you rap about niggas killing niggas and doing hits, and you just did this hit last week. Nigga, the feds is listening to that shit. You know the feds is listening. So it's like, regardless if he cap rapping or not, you really just can't tell. And regardless, like me and you and everybody else in this world, you're gonna listen to that nigga. Because look, when that shit happened with 6ix9ine for me, guess what? Y'all niggas still listening to him for me. So, and that shit just, I ain't gonna say Gunna really snitched, because I don't know if he snitched or not for me, but that shit with Gunna, y'all niggas still gonna listen to Gunna. So whether he cap rapping or not, y'all still gonna give him views. So it really don't matter nowadays for me, but.
Little folks ain't sliding enough. Little folks probably doing his dirt in the trenches, but that shit, it's rare to me because of how y'all shit set up for like New York not a city, bro. Yo, that shit like it's just hard to believe. For like y'all, you get caught with a pipe, you doing 3 years. Ain't nobody, you gotta be out your damn mind to wanna do anything in New York. Like,
motherfuckers do got something.
They got the most in New York, bro. They got the most what they say, they put the most money into their police. Like they put the most money into their district, like they police department, bro. That shit police everywhere in New York, bro. Like why you think they stab each other?
New York right there, that's like 20 minutes away from me. I go there most of the time, bro. It's cops. As soon as you get off the bridge, it's cops in the city, all over the city, in the stores, walking for me. It's cops everywhere in New York. And it's not even like them niggas be 1 deep. Them niggas be 2, 3 deep trying to blitz some shit. Like, it'll be a cop sitting at the bridge. As soon as you cross the bridge, it's one cop car. You'll think it's one nigga up in that motherfucker. It's like 4 of them niggas in that car. And they all about to come fuck with you. And they all about to search your car. Like, them motherfuckers in New York, I ain't gonna lie, they don't play, bro. That's one thing I can say about New York.
Hard to get a pipe out there for real. Like, oh my. They got that desperate folks to want to get into it with this nigga. I'm finna go stab for him.
Like, they fight a lot. They got them bitches. And niggas in New York got them bitches. You know what they get that shit. We.
Like I just don't fuck with that shit like that, cause that shit be too like ain't no way for y'all make it sound like y'all really. You can't get no high speed. The blocks too short. Everything.
Oh, I think he was just talking about like physically you can't do it. I thought he was talking about like, nah, it is a law. Like it's really a law. You can't really go on a high speed for me. But niggas do that shit anyway. Like they need to invest in some faster cop cars or some shit. Like they cars be slow as hell. But for me, I didn't even know it was like. I thought he was talking about like it was a law saying it was no high speeds in New York.
And you ain't getting no high speed in New York, bro. Like, I live out there now, so I know this shit.
Right.
Like, then they got A Boogie want to get on that with me. Well, he ain't get on that with me, but he want to get mad because I say K Flock ain't coming home. Ain't no. I moved to that city for a reason. I know the laws. I know the laws. I went out there for the laws, bro. Like, and I know the laws. Like, ain't no self-defense in New York for real.
Now you just saying like factual.
You can't catch. Even if you clearly see him up piping, you blow him down, you still going to jail for murder. Ain't no self-defense, bro.
That law
ain't no
is crazy
self-defense
as hell.
in it.
That law is so crazy, bro. And that's only in New York, New Jersey. That's how
New York, bro, like that, cause you can't have a gun anyway. That's the whole purpose. That's why I say like laws set up for you to not be in the streets and act tough anyway. So like that's why I just don't like that shit. Like
That's when New York used to be so damn bad back then.
yeah, folks.
It was that bad.
It was that bad, bro. Like, but I ain't gonna lie. It's some savages out there though, folks. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like a lot of the niggas out there been around in New York, they be acting crazy. Like especially when they get around niggas like me. They want to show they act crazy. Whoa, they act crazy out there. They be act crazy. Gangster. Niggas be gangster though. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of niggas did a lot of gangster shit. You feel me? But a lot of niggas, a lot of that shit, like the shit they be rapping about, a lot of shit they be rapping about, and then they just got a lot of back and forth. Like in Chicago, retaliation in the streets. Like then we go rap about it. You feel me?
Like all they songs.
They like to embarrass each other, bro. Like they like to.
All they songs is this song.
Man, I promise you, they just made a 90 gang, and the motherfucker made a 90 gang what?
Killing you. They made a dance about how you died. A whole dance. That bitch go viral on TikTok. Now they song got 50 millions of views.
That shit, you really trying that, bro.
Anybody can rap nowadays. Like I said, anybody could just get in the studio and rap. And producers need to really work on themselves first. Like, you about to let this nigga in the studio and he's saying all this bullshit. Like, fuck, I'll kick that nigga out once. I ain't go. That's in this video for me. I ain't about to speak too more on this shit because then it gonna sound like I'm picking sides and shit. Like, nah. What I'm basically trying to say is you can't really judge a nigga that's rapping for me. Like, I can't look at this nigga and be like, oh, he gotta be cat rapping. Cause that nigga probably went to jail 30 times, stabbed the nigga 150 some times, like probably shot up 70 blocks. Like, can't really judge a nigga for me. And you don't never know, really. Like, you don't really never know what the next nigga doing. And that's facts. But that's in this vid. Hit that sub button for me. My Instagram, DiorJew. My Snap, BobbyW1. My Onlyfans at DiorJew. Free subscription. And I'll see y'all next vid. Make sure y'all stay tuned.